pools are closed at the moment, so a lot of us are trying to figure out how we're going to manage with our swim training. One of the best pieces of kit that you can use, not just when there's no access to a pool, is a stretch cord. They're a swimming specific tool. You can actually get them here in Dubai. Grid and Tonic stocks them, Amazon stock them, and it won't take long for them to get delivered. So you can get them in 3 different strengths: as light, medium and heavy. So depending on your swimming ability, you would choose one. You secure one end to something you can pull against. It can be against a door, through the door frame, or anything you have to keep it straight. It can travel with you wherever you go, and it's actually a very good tool for warm-up pre-races if you don't have the chance to get into the water, or to just add it into your normal strength routine. It doesn't have to be a full session of just stretch cords. You can build it into So I've secured my stretch cords and I'm ready to go. Make sure your starting position, your stretch cords there is a little bit of tension. They're not completely loose. There needs to be a tension straight from the off. Now, as you all know, we swim in horizontal position, so you need to simulate that position with your stretch cords. So take a step back, stand with your legs hip width apart, flex at your waist, and then you're ready. Think about your position. This isn't just a case of pulling back and trying to do some resistance work. You need to think about your technique, and this is a very good chance for you to actually check what your technique is, because you don't get as much of an opportunity when you're doing it in the water. Remember your point of entry. Your arms need to be at about the pull-up position, so slightly out from your shoulders. They're not close together, and they're certainly not out and wide. So make sure your pull is at the right position. Try and keep your wrist connected so it's not flopping the whole time, and your fingers are pointing down just as you would when you would swim. We're going to try and work on the high elbow. Triathletes traditionally, most of them don't tend to have a lot of upper body flexibility. So we tend to lose the high elbow catch underwater, and a lot of the triathletes swim with a straight arm and over-rotate. Working with the stretch cords is a good opportunity to try and rectify that. You can see exactly where it is. Lift up. So 2 alternative exercises that you can do are the butterfly variations of the stretch cords. Butterflies are always good to do in the water anyway, even if you can't do it perfectly. It's very good for power development and shoulder strength. So the alternative exercise is standing upright, hands stretched out, shoulder height, and pull out, trying to keep the elbows nice and straight. Again, a few repetitions, open and close. Variation of the exercise would be to reverse it. So you stand facing away from the stretch cords, bring your elbows to shoulder height and your hands close to your elbows. The aim is to push your arms forward to bring them to meet to the front, and slowly bring them back. Try and keep your core engaged for this, and try and keep the elbows at shoulder height. So that's your stretch cords. They're very good to use. Obviously at the moment we can't get to swimming, but they're good to incorporate even when we're back into normal swimming. You can use them as part of a warm-up to your normal swim set, and warm up before a race. The way to set it up: start with about 3 sets of 10 repetitions in any of the exercise that I've just shown you, and gradually try to increase the number of repetitions or work to a time interval. So do 3 sets of 30 to 45 seconds, or build up to a minute and have a 30-second to a minute recovery. And you will gradually start to notice the impact of using these in the water.